Okay, guys. I have my buddy, my buddy on the internet wants to know about Kundalini. So I'm gonna give you my experience about Kundalini and a couple other experiences which led up to it, which is pretty cool. So I'm in Vancouver. I'm with this girl in Vancouver. She turns out to be real bad, and I get rid of her. So I just skipped a good portion of it. But I'll say it in another video another time. But I was going to skip the next one. So I'm all sad in Vancouver, and I'm all alone, and I don't have a girlfriend anymore because she was psycho and tried to kill me and bash a log over my head. And a bunch of other cool experiences, spiritual experiences with those episodes. So I'm all sad and lonely. One day I'm driving on a SkyTrain and going to work. And I lived 3 years in Vancouver. And all of a sudden, I see, I'm just daydreaming, looking out the window of the mountains, and I'm wondering about girl, right? So, all of a sudden, whoop, I'm in a tunnel. I'm standing there in the SkyTrain, going across the sky on the SkyTrain, and I'm looking at the window of the mountains, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm in this tunnel. And I feel a girl. There's a girl's head way at the end of the tunnel. I couldn't see her face, but I felt all this love, right? And I'm like, wow. And then it went away. So, then some months go by, I think, and I was all excited. Who's this girl? It's like a girl I'm going to meet in the future, okay? Then, some months go by. Excuse me. And sorry, I don't want to get any on my lens. Anyway, I quit my job. That's right. I quit my job at the coffee shop. I couldn't take it anymore. 7 days a week, over 8 hours a day, and I still have no free money after I pay my rent, right? And I was dying. I was like, literally, I did 2.5 years. And I was dying. I couldn't take it. Oh, fuck, that's all I did, man. Jesus Christ. I don't know how you're supposed to survive off that. You can't. Anyway, Vancouver, beautiful place, but bullshit system. Bullshit. Everything's too fucking expensive. Who the fuck do you think you fucking people are out there? Why the fuck is everything so expensive? Fucking use your head. Anyway, maybe they have it that way for a reason, so all us freeloaders can't come there and move in. I don't know. Fuck. Whatever. That's probably it. It's probably what it is. Some scam like that. And I quit my job. Then I'm on the SkyTrain again. I'm daydreaming. All of a sudden I'm thinking about girl. Or no, I wasn't on the SkyTrain. I was walking on the street, I think. I was walking on the street, and boom, I'm in a tunnel. And the girl is closer this time, like a little closer. And I could just start to make out her facial features. And I'm looking at her at the end of this tunnel. And all this love is coming in my heart. I'm like, holy shit. Boom, gone, just like that. And so I made a change in my life. I quit my job and I got a vision. So I knew this was leading to something, right? So I got another job at a shoe store selling sports shoes. Oh, that was a fucking fun job. And that didn't last too long. Oh, God. What a bunch of sociopaths. Fucking jocks, man. Anyway. That didn't last too long. So then more months go by, and I'm damn near living on the street. I'm on welfare looking for another job, or no UI, unemployment insurance. Looking for another job, or maybe, yeah, I guess it was unemployment insurance. Anyway, looking for another job. And I ran into my sister one day, and she says, I'm going home. I go, what do you mean? She goes, I'm leaving Vancouver. I'm like, what are you talking about? I wanted to stay. It was just fucking awesome. Bigfoot, nature all around, the ocean. I ain't even begun to explore, man. I wanted to go up the coast and a kayak. Yeah, but here I am. I can't even eat, okay? I go, how the hell? I have to get a job as fucking prime minister to fucking buy a car and a goddamn kayak, which I'm never gonna get a job that like that where I make that much money. Anyway, I don't know how the hell do you people do it out there. I don't get it. Even if I had a job that paid me $40 an hour, I couldn't do it. And I don't need anything. I don't have a family. I don't need a car. I don't gotta feed 10 kids. How the fuck do you guys do it? Couldn't figure it out for the life of me. So anyway, my sister goes, I have a dream that night. I have a dream where I'm floating in the ocean and there's big waves coming. And I go, well, I told my sister, I said, give me a week. Let me know. I'll think about it if I'm going to go home with you or not, right? Because she's moving back to Ontario. She can't stand it there anymore because it's just too much bullshit. And for her life right now. And I was thinking of going with her because I ain't getting anywhere here. 3 years, and it's like every door closed in my face everywhere I went. Everywhere. Every time. So I have a dream that I'm having the waves, and I go, no, this is what I did. I asked the Creator, I asked my spirit, I go, okay, I physically want to stay here because it's awesome. But if you want me to go home, let me know. Give me a sign. Give me a dream. Give me something. Give me a sign that I specifically know in my head it's time for me to go home. So I had this dream where I'm in the ocean and I'm floating in the ocean, and there's a dock. There's a docks, like a boat dock. And I'm beside, and these big waves are hitting me. And so I get pushed into the boat dock, and I grab the pier, the round wooden thing. I grab onto it, and the waves are hitting me, and they're huge. They're like fucking 50 feet high, and they're coming smash. And they're hitting me, and I'm hanging on for all my life. And bash, another wave hits me. I'm hanging on, bash. I'm hanging on, bash. These waves could hit me, and I'm hanging on to this pier, and all of a sudden, the wave was so big when it went into me, I was under the water, and I started to drown, hanging on, so I didn't get sucked into a current and smash into the docks and all this. This is what I'm thinking, right? It's like reality, and all of a sudden, just before I started to drown, I wake up, and that dream happened before I talked to my sister, like a couple days before. And then I talked to my sister. She said she's going home, and do I want to come with her? But in my head, I wanted to stay for the rest of my life in BC. And I finally said, well, nothing's working out here, right? And so I asked my soul, give me the dream. This is how it went, yeah. After my sister, I go, I need a week. I go, you got a week. I want to know, do I stay or do I go? What's best for Richard? And I asked my soul that. So this is going to take a long one thing. Anyway, I asked my soul that. And then I had another dream where the waves were hitting me even harder and harder and harder and harder and worse and worse and worse. Boosh! All of a sudden, I wake up. No, I know. The waves hit me and ripped me off. I'm hanging on. They don't rip me off. I'm hanging on. All of a sudden, I said, fuck it. I let go in the dream. And I'm floating on top of the water, and there's big waves coming. I'm like, kill me. Fuck it. I don't care. Kill me, the big wave. Big wave, whoosh, right on me. and I don't care. I'm going to die. And I tumble around a little bit, and all of a sudden I'm floating on top of the wave. I'm like a little baby. I'm floating. I don't know, it's like I'm in a crib. And I'm floating on top of the wave, and it takes me all the way across Canada and then gently puts me down on the shores of Lake Erie. And I get up, and I go, well, I'm home. Then I knew it was time for me to go home. So I said, I woke up from the dream, I rang my sisters, said, get me a ticket, I'll get you the money. She's like, okay. So that was that. So I'm on the fucking tarmac getting ready to take off, and we're in the jet, and I'm looking out the window, and I'm like, oh, goodbye, BC, I love you, it's so beautiful here. And we're taking off. It's the last time I'm going to be here, I know it. And we take off, and I'm sad, and all of a sudden, boom! As soon as the wheels left the ground, as soon as the wheels on the jet left the ground, boom, I'm in the tunnel, and the girl is staring nose to nose with me, and my heart's going whoosh, 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 like this. And I'm like, holy shit. So anyway, I land, and I'm like, I'm going to meet this girl. She's in Ontario, right? That's what I'm thinking, because each time there was an event that change that led me to this point, I've seen this girl. So I get there, I get off the thing, and I have to go back to work at the Second Cup at the coffee shop here in Windsor. So I spend a week, get my crap together, and then I start working. The first day I'm working at the coffee shop again, where I left 3 years ago, I'm back working again, the same place, because they rehired me. And I'm working the night shift, and this girl walks in, and she sits down at the table, and she comes and order a coffee off me, and she goes, and she just walks up, and we're both like, boom! God smacked at each other. She fell in love with me right there. I fell in love with her right there, and we're both in this tunnel, like spirits looking at each other. And I'm like, she's like, and before she just sat at the table going, looking at me the whole time. And she's leaving with her friends. She looks back at me and goes, I love you. I'm like, I love you. Come back tomorrow. We'll talk. Right? She's all fucking freaking out. I'm freaking out. I can't even believe it. I feel like I'm floating off the ground, right? I can't even stand it. So anyway, I get to know her real good. We go on like dates, but we never had sex or anything, because it was just, I don't know, it was fucking surreal. It was weird. Because it wasn't about sex. It was about love, right? Like, it was about love. One soul. Soulmates. So we never actually, and then when we did start lusting for each other, we never actually had a place to go. Because I lived with people, she lived with people. We never got a place to go. And we never really had sex because we were too God-smacked all the time we looked at each other. I didn't know what to fucking do. I don't know. I was lost. It was crazy. Crazy times. So anyway, we, in our hearts, one day I was at the coffee shop, and I could feel her pressing on my heart. Like pressing. Like, it was like literally a fist hitting my heart. Trying to get in, and all of a sudden it got so pressured it went and it sucked in. It went right in my heart, the energy, and I'm like, holy shit! And it went to my head and went down, and I'm sure the same thing happened to her. And now we're linked up. We're fucking spirit to spirit all day long. My heart is glowing. The glow, the creator glow, glowing. I'm riding it. I've never had experiences like that. And after weeks and weeks of this glowing, it only got worse the more we hanged out. Like, I was glowing, like, constantly, all day. Then, one day at work, after time goes by, we're glowing, and, you know, and this is where the sex comes in. I'm at work, and I just relax. and all of a sudden we're in each other's arms spiritually. I'm standing and this is what happened. This is Kundalini, okay? Real Kundalini. She's at home sleeping. No, she's at home getting off. I'm here at work. She's thinking about me. I'm thinking about her. We're spiritually, both of us, all our chakras connected, one. I'm channeling her root energy right through my head. I'm standing at the counter sweating. I'm meditating. I'm just looking at her, and she's like, her soul is fucking screwing me. And I matched my, you know where you get the orgasm? Right there. Well, picture it like the glow in your heart, but it's a glow in your, where you get your orgasm, right? It's a glow. And she's glowing. She's screwing me in spirit. I'm glowing. I'm screwing her in spirit. But I'm standing at a coffee shop waiting for a customer to come in. And we're having sex. And we fucking both orgasm in the glow. You can feel the orgasm, the glow of the orgasm. And it just enveloped both of us. But I'm in the coffee shop and she's at home. All right. So the next day she comes in to work, where I work. And she walks up to me and she goes, and we both said, did you experience the same thing I did? And I'm like, yep. She goes, you feel that? I go, yep. And I go, and she's like, wow. I'm like, yep, wow. And we both knew, right? It was just unbelievable. Unfucking believable. So that's your Kundalini. Now, you can watch all the erotic stuff on the internet about Kundalini. You're supposed to get naked with a person, but what it is for spirit, if you can do it and swing it, take your inner light, hook up to her inner light, but stay low, then bring in her sex energy into your sex energy, and she'll do the same thing right up into you, and it's like a big circle, 2 circles of sexual energy just passing through you, and then orgasm without touching each other, without touching yourself. Just let it happen. It's the most messed up thing. It only happened to me once with that girl. Oh, I was fucking sick. It was the best thing in the world. It was. I never touched myself. I don't know too much about what happened to her. She never spoke about it. She was too shy. But she basically told me, yeah. And then I didn't say nothing because she wasn't going to say nothing. But I basically said, yeah. And but what it was from my part, I brought her inner light. I was sparking with her. And when the spark is hitting a spark, it goes, bam! It's just like the crater just explodes. And you become the spark. You become the spark. And the same thing was happening with the sex chakra, the spark in the sex chakra, just bam, and root energy flowing up out of her into me and out of me and into her, and it was just like, wow, you're glowing at 2 places, okay? You're both having this prolonged orgasm of energy. It's not physical, it's energy, and your heart's glowing, and your sex chakra is glowing, and the root energy is just flowing through you, and you're fucking high. You can't even walk down the street after that. You can't even walk across anything. It was unbelievable. But I physically orgasmed too. Like, I wrote it. And then when she was orgasming physically, as I was orgasming physically, with the glow energy, the spark energy, it was sick, man. It was unbelievable. So basically, we were both astral traveling. We were both out of our bodies, checked out. At least I was. I know that. I was on my body, checked out of my ego. I'm just standing there in a coffee shop. Oh, it was on different levels. The spark, the spirit, down to the soul, down to the root chakra, running through your body, and it's just energy flowing. How you do it in physical, to me, is just making love in physical. If you can bring the energy of the other person into you, and they do the other thing, and you just ride the wave, man. You just ride the wave. But If you can get the spark inner light going, and you can connect to her spark, and she can connect to your inner light, and you both have the inner light going, bam! It's the fucking most incredible thing you've ever had. Most incredible thing. And you'll want it. And you want it all the time, man. You could live there. And then actually you can ride the spark energy, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter in your heart and in your sexual energy. The spark in both places. It just, oh, fuck. It's incredible, man. If you can ride the spark, the inner light, the spark with somebody, man, holy fuck. It's like you're passing by galaxies and stars and moons and fucking everything, and it's just a whole body orgasm, but it's your spirit, it's your soul, it's your body, all at once. And it's the most goddamn fabulous thing I've ever experienced. And I only ever did it like that once with her. And I've done it other times with other girls that I've dated and liked and shared space with, but oh, wow. Oh man, I don't even know how to explain it. But anyway, after a while, my friends sabotaged the relationship. My friends all went to fucking hell. Then I had to deal with a bunch of other shit. And it all went to hell. But mostly it was good. It was good experiences for both of us. Never made love to her physically. Ever. I kissed her. That was it. The rest, all spiritual. And we both knew it. Because we both talked about it. And their heart glows, man. It just glows like you would believe. That's the most insane thing you ever get to experience. Oh, that was nice. Fuck, it was nice. Anyway, I'm having too many flashbacks now. Good and bad flashbacks. Okay, guys, that's another 27-minute video. Pretty much. So that, my friend, is Kundalini that I experienced. Flow in the inner light with the person, the spark, get the spark flowing in your heart, get the spark flowing in the sex energy, and suck up the root chakra from her, and she'll suck up the root chakra from you, and the mental and the physical, and holy fuck. You don't even gotta touch each other. You just sit there and ride the wave. It is fucking sick. I never done it physically. I mean, I sort of did, but it was never like that. Never like that. So, that was sweet, man. Fuck, that was nice. Alright, guys. That's that. I gotta go process all this crap. Later, man.